Hello and welcome to Rock Steady. My name is Alicia, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the symptoms that accompany MDDS and ways to mitigate them. So, if you look on the MDDS Foundation, so that's mddsfoundation.org, there are a list of symptoms that come with MDDS. For me, primarily, I have the bobbing, the swaying, sometimes gravitational pull. When I first started, I definitely had cognitive impairment, imbalance, staggering gait. So I do have some of the other symptoms that are less frequently reported, but did not start until I wound up with MDDS. Those things are sensitivity to light, dizziness, migraine headaches, intolerance of busy patterns, confusion, uh, ear pain, and then I also have something that's not even listed on here, which is numbness actually in my hands and in my extremities. So, what we're going to concentrate on today is something that you can do on your computer to be able to lessen the light sensitivity and hopefully reduce the frequency of the migraine patterns. What you're experiencing is something called photophobia. So, computers emit a lot of blue light, and the blue light is actually known to aggravate headaches and migraines. And then they also have a lot of yellows and greens, and that can actually overexcite your brain and make you fatigued and tired. So, when I went to the doctor the first time, and part of the reason that I knew that I found a doctor who I wanted to work with was he gave me the following advice. He said, if you go into your computer and you go to the settings, you'll find this accessibility option. With the accessibility option, you'll find something called a color filter. Set that color filter to on. You can see here where the red outweighs the green. If you're familiar with color theory, then you know that red and orange and yellows actually excite the brain. And some of the other colors, like the blues, the greens, those are a little more calming to the brain. And they're also easier from a visual perspective because of the light sensitivity. So, one of the things that you can do is you can set that. The other thing that you saw was my bright blue background there. What I'm going to do is actually come in and choose a theme setting that is a little easier on my eyes, has more of the grays and the blues. So, one other thing that I'm going to do is actually go to my display settings. In the display settings, I can decrease the brightness. And then the other thing that I can do is actually turn on the nightlight. The nightlight turned it from that cool blue emitting color to more of a yellow, warmer color. Uh, and that here, I mean, specifically says helps block blue light. And if you've ever noticed, whenever they are selling migraine relief, they will sell you something that emits a green light. And the reason for that is because green is one of the only colors that they've found that doesn't actually aggravate or make worse the headaches or the migraines. So, something that is practical that you can do, these settings you can find on your computer. There's also an accessibility option on your phone, and I was even able to find it on my television. Considering I work full time, though I have MDDS, I have two teenage children. This is something that took the frequency of my migraines from daily down to maybe once or twice a week. So I hope that this helps you, and we'll talk again soon.